Hey, what's up, YouTube? What's going on, man? It's your boy Elijah Burks. I'm back at you guys with another video. You already know the drill. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm about to get straight into it. And so for today's video, actually, I'm going to be talking about and discussing semen retention, nofap, and sex and relationships. Yep, that's right. I'm getting graphic today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the first topic I'm going to talk about is semen retention, and so for most people who are actually watching this video, you obviously know what semen retention is. I shouldn't have to explain that to y'all, but semen retention is the practice of saving your energy, holding on to your energy, and holding on to your life force and all that, and like not wasting your energy and all that. But then also at the same time, like, yes, it is understandable why people do waste their energy on it, because like sex is a very important part of human life, and at the end of the day, sex is how you got here, how you got here, how they got here, and how all of us are here right now. This is actually how you're watching this video right now. Sex is actually how I'm born, how I'm existing right now, and how I'm making this video for y'all. So yeah, sex is actually a very important part of you know what I'm saying, like a human being's life, man or woman. But here's the thing about it. So we do live in a society today where sex, relationships, porn, lust, and temptation, that shit's damn near everywhere. It's in TV shows, it's in movies, it's in video games, it's in these weird little like these sexual fantasy books or whatever you want to call it, these little fan fiction books, as I guess you can call it or whatever. Sex is damn near everywhere. I mean, so me personally, I live in Reno, Nevada, and they actually be having like hella like sex shops out here and all that, and I obviously don't be going over there, so I'm not about to waste my energy on some BS just so I can be drained and not be able to like use my life force to become like a better version of myself, or not be able to build myself, or to be able to like put it into something that's actually productive and also constructive as well. You feel me? So yeah, man. I mean, let's be real. Like I said, like sex is everywhere and all that, and then this is why like this is why people have like porn addictions and all that, because at the end of the day, like if you think about it, as time progresses, and my bad, y'all, my camera is tweaking right now, but yeah, like I said, but as time goes on, like these women out here are getting badder and badder and badder and thicker and thicker. Man, please, you got girls out here looking like these chickens that you get from Costco and shit. Dang. But then at the same time, like the temptation and lust out there is very hard. It gets very difficult for some men to resist, because it's like, how can some men not be addicted to something that's constantly being thrown in front of them damn near all the time? You feel me? Like you got like fine ass females wearing you know, saying exposing clothing, and they're walking around everywhere. I just said it, I'm gonna repeat myself. I said this a few minutes ago. I live in Reno, Nevada, so it's about to be hot. Reno, Nevada is actually located in the middle of a desert, so you definitely finna be seeing girls walking around with crop tops and walking around with booty shorts on, and having and the whole wearing t-shirts with no bra underneath, and like this, like in the summer, no, especially during the summertime, these girls they be out here during the summer. So I feel like that's actually the biggest time where men become like tempted, and like the lust, and like, you know what I'm saying. I mean, let's be real, because another thing I actually want to discuss with you is also like the inflation. So nowadays the prices are skyrocketing, and the cost of living has actually gone up by like, I think 70%, and then the wages, like the job, what jobs pay you has gone up by like what 18 or 20%. So it's like the cost of living is skyrocketing, but the wages are staying like right here. So at the same time, like it's difficult, like it's hard for men to like take care of their, like it's hard, not for all men necessarily, but some men to take care of their rent, their bills, their taxes, and just their vices or whatever little stuff they got going on in their own personal life. And then it's like, and then, you know what I'm saying, like it's hard, it's difficult, like dating is actually difficult and all that. And I've actually seen like a lot of like video clips on YouTube about how like the top 1% of men are actually getting all the girls, and they're clapping cheeks, and they're getting most of these baddies or whatever, and they're the ones having sex. And then it's like not damn near, like most men nowadays, like 90% of men are damn near invisible and all that. So like while porn addiction is it's disgusting and it's hella weird, but then at the same time like it's actually understandable if you feel where I come from and you see my point of view and my perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, let's be real, like for people out there who are like addicted to porn, like I'm not gonna lie, at one point in my life, I was even like I wasn't like addicted to it, but I was like a little bit hooked onto it. And then like it was like, and then like me personally, like I'm not like gonna get too like into it, like my like story and my addiction or whatever, but not an addiction because I'm not addicted to that shit no more. I'm a free man. I'm free from that lustful shit that a lot of people are actually on. But but think about it. Like you're watching another man get his off. Like you're watching another man get his, and then you're just sitting there, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to do that because like I just don't understand how like a man can watch another man get off and all that, and like he's getting his, but then you're not, you ain't getting shit out of that. You're not getting nothing out of it. So I don't see how you're addicted to that. Like, cause like think about it. Cause like when people say like, oh, I'm addicted to porn. So basically what you're trying to tell me and what you're trying to tell maybe like, I don't know, your therapist, your friends, or anyone that you're trying to reach out to, or just like someone you're trying to vent to or ask for help or whatever. So basically you're addicted to watching another nigga clap cheeks and get his, and he gets his nut, and all you get is nothing. All you get is drained and tired, feeling regret. You feel all drained. You feel all weak. Next time you go to the gym or the next time you try to do some physical tasks, now you feel like a whole lot weaker and all that, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's not good. But then at times it's very understandable, and then dating is very difficult and all that, and then it's just hard nowadays. And as time progressively goes on, yeah, like I said before, women are getting badder and badder and badder, and then shit, man, it's just like like sex, the porn, the social media. It's just constantly like it's like a ball that's being like thrown right in your face and shit. It's just constantly being thrown right. It's just constantly being thrown at you. Like if you think about it, like I'm not even gonna lie, like I'm still working on like dealing with like lust and dealing with like temptation myself every once in a while, but I mean you know what I'm saying? Like because think about this, right? Like since dating is hard and it's so hard nowadays, like only the top 1% of men are getting it, and most men are actually invisible. So. And then think about it, like back then when I used to be addicted to porn and all that, when I used to be addicted to it, I would like, you know what I'm saying, I would go on these little websites and all that, and like some of these videos be having 1 million views, dude. That's not good. That's terrible. So you're telling me that like because 1 million people, that's damn near like a big majority of the planet. So like a majority of these men are watching these girls get their fucking cheeks blown out, and they're just sitting there just watching it. And then think about it. This is like if you like porn it's actually bad for you, bro. Like no one should really be looking at that shit or really be watching it. And then but however at the same time sex sells. I mean, how do you think these girls like that's why like a lot of these women are on this OnlyFans shit, or they're on this OnlyFans wave and all that, because sex sells and all that, and they know that men, like a lot of men are invisible, and a lot of men aren't getting sex or aren't getting their sexual needs met, or just getting their needs met when it comes to women in general. So they have to turn to porn. They got to turn to, social media. They got to, you know what I'm saying? They got to turn to it. And I mean, it's like at the same time, it's like men, like we want to be strong, but like it's very difficult because of like, because it's just being like, because the sex, all the stuff I'm mentioning in my video, it's just being thrown at you constantly, and it's kind of hard to avoid it. And it's not actually, like it's hard. It might be hard to avoid, but it's actually not. If you're a strong man, a strong-willed and also disciplined man, then it's not gonna be a problem. It's not gonna be difficult for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I just don't understand how like a lot of these men can run around and just be wasting their energy just busting cheeks and busting nuts and fucking all these girls and racking up all these body counts and all that shit. And it's like at the end of the day, like, yeah, you might be like, for people out there, like if you get girls, you have like a good track record or a good body count, and you're popular and with women, or you're popular with the feminine community and all that shit. good for you. But at the end of the day, like you're doing all that, and what do you get out of it? All you get is drained, feeling tired, feeling out of it, and you're still broke as hell. But what about all these? But what about like? I'm not trying to compare myself or anything, or like I'm not trying to like talk too much about it. But I'm not even trying to praise them or even glorify it. But what about all these male porn stars who be having these high ass body counts? They be having all this money and material, and they be busting all these girls' cheeks and all that, and they be getting all these girls and shit. Like at least because come on now, bro, let's be honest. At least these dudes, at least they're getting paid to bust cheeks. So at the end of the day, here's the difference between for you fuck all these girls, you're busting all these cheeks and you're busting nuts, and you have racking up a high body count, but you're drained, you're tired, you're weaker, and you're still broke as hell, right? But these other niggas who be doing porn, or these niggas, are these celebrities, or these people who are popular, at least they're getting paid to bust nuts and be drained. You're not getting paid to do it. But these celebrities and these higher ups and these so-called famous and popular people of society, now them niggas be getting, I don't know, that's not my business, I don't really care, I'm not interested, but they probably be getting fat ass paychecks for fucking all them girls and busting cheeks. At least they're really like gaining and getting something out of it. And then it's like they're getting more and more popular with women and all that, and it's like you're doing all this and they're getting more and more popular with women, while people like you are fucking all these girls and busting all these nuts and doing all this extra shit with women, and you're basically so invisible to women. It's like you have to go to the extreme to get a woman's attention. But these celebrities and these porn stars or whatever, or just popular men in society, no matter what status they have or no matter what they do, like they don't really, it's like they have to do the bare minimum to get some girls or to get some cheeks or whatever, but you have to do the most to get it, when these people don't really have to do anything in it, because at least they're getting paid, they're getting something out of it. And then like when they post these videos, they're putting themselves out there for the world to see. And I just find it like, it's kind of like low-key pointless, like having all that if you're just like, if you're not really getting nothing out of it. Like especially for, I'm gonna talk about it, yeah, ladies, I'm gonna come for y'all too. Like y'all out here giving up the cheeks and y'all out on y'all knees, you know what I'm saying, glizzy gobbling, I believe they would call it. Like you do that for free when you could be getting paid for that shit. I mean, it's called pimp, you know what I'm saying? It's called, you know what I'm saying, slap her up and tell her to tell her to stay on the corner and get your money. You know what I'm saying? Put it in my pocket, pimping, man. But at the same time though, like this is why a lot of women are doing OnlyFans. Like these women are probably thinking like, why go get a job? Why go make another man rich? Why stay broke as hell for the rest of my life struggling when I can make a living on my knees, or I can make a living on my back and get constant motion. And that's why you see like a lot of like, not women, but like you see a lot of these so-called attractive ass women, they be having like a fun life. They're always going on vacation. They got nice cars. They be going to all these nice places and doing all this fun shit. And it's like everyday life for them is like a vacation and all that. Like, I mean, yeah, they still gotta live life like everybody else. They still gotta pay bills. They still gotta take care of their obligations and also their responsibilities. But at least they have enough money left over to do stuff that they want and live some kind of fun, exciting life that they want to. But the women out there who are y'all just sucking, y'all just glizzy gobbling and doing all this BS for free, and y'all ain't really getting nothing out of it. Y'all ain't getting shit out of it. But at least these girls, or at least these women who were like, you know what I'm saying, on OnlyFans or doing porn, or like on social, or these so-called God-like attractive women who are on social media, at least they're get some water. Fucking big ass water bottle. No, but that's the thing. And then it's very difficult for men to like it's very difficult for us men nowadays to, you know what I'm saying, keep it in our pants because of all this, because it's constantly being thrown in our faces. So this is why like a lot of men are like they're physically weak. They can be physically weak, they're mentally weak, they're spiritually weak. They can't talk to women. They can't interact with women. They can't ever seem to really like get along with women or click or get along with the opposite gender. But then people will sit around and wonder like, how come all these other dudes can click with a girl, they can like meet women or like talk to women easily, and talking to a woman is like a cakewalk, or it's like stealing candy from a baby? Because I don't mean, that's a very weird example or a very weird metaphor. I don't know why I use that, but I'm just saying that it's just very easy for like maybe like a very small percentage of men to talk to women and all that, but then it's like harder for people. But then like most people, it's hard for them to talk to women or really like interact with women or get what they want out of it. And then another topic I actually want to bring up for this video is that women like men who are experienced. So this is why like some, not all women, but like maybe some women might have like a fetish for like older dudes and all that, because they're considered OG. So they've been around, they've been around for how long, and they've been getting girls their whole life, and they have hella experience and all that shit. While people in my generation, we just, I mean, like, you know, people in our generation, we can still get girls and all that shit, but it's like the majority of us just have like I'm not saying like I'm not saying me specifically, not just me, but just people in general are just having like have a hard time with women and all that shit, and we just can't ever seem to like really like communicate or really seem to get along or click with women. But these older men, they can just like you know what I'm saying? Like it's I guess hella tough. Like come on, bro. Like imagine being in my age group, and like you can't get a girl in your own age group, but a man who's damn near 50 years old can get a girl in your age group hella easily. And he's older, he has a whole beer belly, and you know what I'm saying? Like that, yeah, that's kind of tough and embarrassing that we're getting outdone by like older men, and we're getting outdone by these older people. But then like you know what I'm saying? Like you can't really get upset, or like you can't sit there walking around confused with like a question mark flying over your head, because they've been around longer and they also have more experience than we do. So I mean, hey, what do you want us to do? And plus, people with more experience do better in life because they've been there and they've done that. They've been our age before. They've been 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and so on and so forth. So it's obvious, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can really do about it. But when it comes to like, oh damn, I've been on here for 17 minutes. Let me try to wrap this up. But I pretty much said everything that I wanted to say and all that. And I think that men should try to like stay away from that like social media, the porn, the OnlyFans, and all that. But at the end of the day, you're still gonna have to go outside. You're still gonna have to go into the outside world, and like you have to go to work. You want to go to the gym. You want to go hang out with your friends. You want to go to a picnic, or you want to just go take a walk in the park and go get some sunlight. Like you're gonna eventually end up coming across some very beautiful looking women who might be wearing some exposing looking clothing, and now, damn, bro, she thick, she fat as a motherfucker. She's like them chickens you get from Costco when after you take the skin off. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like this is very difficult for us men to like fight lust and temptation, and it's a very tough and powerful battle that we have to fight as men. And I just encourage my generation. I just encourage men in general to just try to be strong as you can and try to hold on to your energy and try to, you know what I'm saying, try to hold on, don't be weak, and be strong right here. And so then that way we can be strong as men, and we can like work together to progress and like fight against like other problems that are like oppressing us and keeping us down as a community of men, and not just men, but also black men as well. I've said everything I needed to say. I'm about to wrap it up. I've been on here for damn near 20 minutes. I don't want to be on here for too long. I feel like I got my point across. It's your boy Elijah B. I'm out. I'm done. I've said everything I needed to say. Just tap in and tune in for my next video. Peace.